Do you still submit to film festivals?
I don't, no. Over the years, I've realized that all the film festivals I ever screened at were always through an invitation or through someone I know. I can't tell you that in the thousands of dollars I've spent submitting to film festivals, that there was one that I got in through a direct submission, just a blind submission. I can't tell you that there's one. They were always through people I knew, filmmakers I knew. Hey, send your movie over to this guy. They need your type of movie. And I just don't feel, there's so much content now, like I just don't feel those are the places that people are looking anymore, even Sundance. Maybe more so, but that will always be a major film festival. But what I've, after Counterpunch had gotten into Netflix, got distribution through Lionsgate, and then was on Netflix for 2 years, there were films that went to Sundance the year that Counterpunch would have screened, because I did submit that film, and they were on Sundance for 6 months. So I stopped looking at it that way. I want my movies to be seen. I don't care about awards. Is that a bucket list thing as a filmmaker? Absolutely. I will say this though about Sundance. I've submitted 3 of my 7 there, and I would occasionally go to an event, not Sundance event, just a film event, and a programmer would come up to me. Hey, I saw La Guapa, man, I pushed it forward. I'm a Sundance programmer. I saw Counterpunch, man, I loved it. I pushed it forward. It made me feel good just to know that the films I did submit to Sundance did get seen. And even though they got passed on, because I think a lot of people are like, are they even watching all these films? I can tell you that they are, because I don't know who the programmers are. They have to come and introduce themselves to me and say, I saw your film and I loved it and I pushed it forward. I'm sorry I didn't get in. That's enough for me. I'm like, cool, I'm just glad someone watched it over there. But no, I don't. I think film festivals now are just for ego. Again, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that. If someone genuinely likes my film and wants to show it, absolutely. And I have a couple of favorites. And I'll be surprised. Like, I got invited to the Chicanindi Film Festival in Denver, Colorado. I didn't know they were even paying attention to my stuff. And they said, hey, we see you made all these films, or Chicano Film Festival, they flew me out. They were so nice to me. And that was cool. It was unexpected, and then other film festivals you go to and you just feel like, I don't know, it's like the films are secondary. It's about the event, or there's one movie that's really big and we're all like the kind of satellites around this giant moon of a film, and they all get lost. But I've never had a screening at a film festival that was bigger than screenings I put on myself.
And so people that you've grown up with that have come to see your films, have you screened them in Wilmington or around that area?
No, well, I did do a screening in the South Bay at the Rolling Hills 20 for my 6th film it has 2 titles. There's a Spanish language title, La Guapa, and then there's Thou Shalt Not Kill. And I did that one there, and that was cool because that was a movie theater I used to go to as a kid and sneak into and see R-rated movies at. So the screen there was pretty cool. And there were some people that were there from when I'd grown up, people that were paying attention that I didn't know were paying attention. So that was the only time. I would love to screen in Wilmington, but we don't have and I did at the Warner Grand in San Pedro. I screened there, and I used to see movies there as well. So those were pretty cool, but they were very small screenings, like Warner Grand is this giant Art Deco theater, and I think there were maybe 50 people there. But when I did my initial Counterpunch screening, we did 2 screenings in one night, 150 people, each screening. So the film festival does their best to try to promote everybody, but it's really essentially up to you, and I just find it easier that if I'm having a screening, it's easier for me to promote it myself and rally people to go see it, as opposed to going to a film festival screening. I don't know why, because I have to use their website, and sometimes it's confusing. They got to find the film or find the link or whatever it is. But I don't waste my time collecting laurels on my posters. I just don't.